go to the website, and please do so. Go to the website and download Studio W .buzz, Studio W .buzz, Studio W .buzz. Also available on Alexa. You can say, Alexa, play Studio W. It'll do it for you. Okay. All right. We have an Apple app, that's Studio W. We're still working on our Android app. That should be back up shortly. All right. So, hey, welcome to the set. We've got Mark Daniels. Hey, Mark.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. And also Kevin Harris, aka K Love, right here on the sports page. Mill is out on assignment. He'll be out for a while. He'll be back in the studio probably in a month or so, but that's okay. We're gonna hold this thing down while he's away. So, hey, Kevin, K Love.
How are you?
Hey, what's going on, brother?
Oh, not much, man. Look, like we sitting there. We got all this rain coming, man. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's raining out here, man. You know.
Oh, yeah, it is. It's been raining all night. As a matter of fact, I think it started yesterday, didn't it?
Well, no. Well, we actually had a dry day yesterday, but it's been unsettled all week. So
Okay.
I mean, we had a little bit of snow, a little bit of slush. Now we got the rain.
Hey, that's all right. So anyway, but let's do this thing here, man. Let's get this thing going. So, Mark.
Yes, sir.
This weekend is All-Star Weekend. And what do you think about the way they have structured All-Star NBA All-Star Weekend? This changed up a little bit, quite a bit. What do you think about it?
I think I mean, they're trying to salvage it. It's what it is. I mean, there's so much money that All-Star Weekend used to bring and so much excitement that it has brought that they really have not had no excitement in All-Star Weekend probably in the last 25 years.
Nah.
Wow.
I mean, when Vince Carter won that dunk contest, see, it used to be, this William in the 80s and going into the 90s, you look forward to that All-Star Weekend, the dunk contest, Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins, you had the great shooters, Bird, Hodges. I mean, they're trying to bring that back in. Aaron Gordon, Zach LaVine put on a good show a couple of years ago, but it's been pretty dry.
Right. Yeah. Tonight they have the slam dunk contest and a 3-point shooting contest tonight, right? Is that tonight?
Yes.
Okay. So now who's in the 3-point shooting contest this week? Do you guys know this weekend?
I'm hearing that Steph Curry's not in it this year.
No, I'll be honest. I have no clue except Damian Lillard. That is it.
Well, Steph hasn't been in a while.
Yeah, but he did the one-on-one with that girl last year. Yeah.
Are they doing that this week? This
No,
year?
No,
they're not doing it.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm not going to miss it. I am not going to miss it. So, but anyway, I normally like the 3-point contest. I like to, I tell you, what surprised me, I gained, what was it called? Anthony Towns when he won it. Was that year before last? Who won it last year? I know year before last, I believe Carl Towns won it.
Well, Damian Lillard won it last year.
Oh, okay. And he's in it again this year.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Now Dame has won it twice, hasn't he?
Yeah, two times.
He's won it 2 times. Oh, wow. Oh, I wouldn't mind seeing a three-peat on that. That would be okay for me.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. And the slam dunk contest, man, that really hasn't gotten my attention in a while. Like you said, Mark, it used to be really exciting. I tell you, one year, Caleb, I don't know if you remember this or not, when Spud Webb won it.
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing when you think about that. Do you know that'll be next year? It'll be 40 years ago that he won that.
Wow.
Oh, wow. It's incredible. It's incredible. And now, speaking of the NBA, hey guys, let's see. OKC is still on top. Is that in the West, and the Cavs are still on top in the East?
Yes.
Mark, do you think that they're going to sustain that? Are they going to hold on and it's possible we could see both of them in the finals. What do you think? Do you think, or is Boston coming back? What about Milwaukee? Okay, what about them? You see, so I want you guys, a Mark. What's your take on that? Do you think they're going to let things stay the way they are? I mean, keep playing the way they are because OKC. I tell you what, Gilgis, that boy. I think that he's up for MVP, isn't he?
Yeah. I think, you know what? OKC concerns me because injuries could kick in at some point. You got Holmgren, Hartenstein, but I mean, that Shea Gilgis Alexander is amazing. I think Cleveland's actually going to keep up with what they're doing. I really do.
Okay.
So I think they're going to hold on to it. But you know, Boston is still the team to beat.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just me. Boston is still the team.
Okay. Okay. Very good. Very good. Very good. Well, I tell you, yeah, Boston, man, they are tough. They are tough, and I still think my boy Jalen Brown. Well, look at the team. You got Jalen Brown. You got White. All right. You got Porzingis. All right. And you can't forget about Tatum. But who is that? Oh my God, came from Milwaukee. I'm thinking.
Chris Middleton, he just signed with Boston.
They got Drew Holiday.
No, I'm sorry,
Drew Holiday. That's right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Right. Yeah. Drew. Boy, do you think that Milwaukee you think they are upset or upset with themselves for letting the boy go?
I'm not so sure because again, like you said, Middleton has a hard time staying healthy.
Well, the Middleton. I'm not talking about Middleton. I'm talking about Drew Holiday.
Oh yeah, I tell you what.
Oh yeah.
That put him back. That really screwed him up.
Yeah,
that was a horrible deal. That was a horrible trade to make, and it's been 2 years ago, and they're still paying a price for it.
Wow, that is absolutely incredible. That's incredible. And I tell you, and Giannis, he's still doing his thing, but the rest of the team don't seem like they're. You got Giannis, okay. You got Damon Lillard. Let's see who else you got there that's making some noise.
Well, you got Lillard, him. You got Portis, you got Brook Lopez. But you really, to me, I've always said that I don't think Damian Lillard's a point guard.
No,
and they missed that true point guard, the Drew Holiday, the toughness, the defense. They're missing that.
Right.
And that's what's really holding them up.
Oh my goodness, that's absolutely incredible. So let me. I'm gonna pull up. Okay, now what about Cleveland? Let's pull up some stats here.
Hey, the one thing Milwaukee did do to try to upgrade themselves is they brought in Kyle Kuzma. Now I'll see how that works out. You got to give him some time, see where he fits in. He got to figure out his role.
Mm-hmm.
I think with Cleveland, they just got rid of Karis LeVert and one other player, and they brought in, who was it they brought in?
DeAndre Hunter.
Yeah, that he's a lockdown defender. Plus, he was averaging 19 a game. So Cleveland upgraded themselves.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay, well let's look at it. Eastern Conference, you got the Cavaliers. They're 44-10. Okay, then you got the Celtics. Celtics about five games back, 39-16. That doesn't mean a whole lot. And you got the Knicks. I'm telling you what, though, I am really surprised with the Knicks. They've been playing solid all year. And I tell you what, I have to apologize to the cat, Carl Anthony Towns, because when he made that trade, I'm saying, well, I'm not that impressed with, except for Towns. He can shoot, and he also he can play some defense too. I mean, the guy I used to call him left feet. 2 left feet, right? But I'm gonna have to eat my words with him. He's been balling. Now I think that he's been balling a lot harder since he went with New York.
Right.
Went to New York because he was with the Timberwolves, wasn't he?
Yes.
He was with the Timberwolves. Okay. And I don't know. I wasn't that impressed, even though like I said, he can shoot. So you got the Knicks. They're only 3 games behind Boston. And then you got the Pacers. Okay. The Bucks are in 5th place. The Pistons. Now they're shocking me.
Now that's the biggest surprise of the conference is them.
Yeah.
Because
What is it?
Like last year, this time they're at the bottom.
Oh yeah. But I'm shocked. What is it that boy, like I said, I looked at it and I think let's see, what are they? They are 29 and 26. 29 and 26. What do you think they've done to improve that team?
I think they just matured. The player, you had a bunch of rookies, first, second year players. Those guys are growing into their roles. I think they're getting some good coaching. That Cade Cunningham's an all-star. Jaden Ivey was on the cusp of it. He got hurt. I mean, they got Jalen Duren. I mean, they're just playing together.
Oh, right. Okay. I like I said, I'm shocked. The Magic and the Hawks. Yeah, I've never been a Hawks fan in a way. Even when Dominique Wilkins was there, I wasn't a Hawks fan. The Heat is at number 9. The Bulls is number 10. 76ers. Oh man, what a joke
that's like the biggest disappointment.
Well, they're saying that Embiid might need another surgery.
Oh my goodness. Oh, well, like I said, he's not the only problem. Paul George, what is going on with him this week?
Paul George, man, you know what?
Come on.
Paul George, I didn't like him when he was with the Clippers, and now Paul George started off with Indiana, didn't he? Didn't he start in Indiana?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
And the guy, everywhere he goes, oh man, I love being here. This is my team. And the next thing you know, he's traded somewhere. But I wouldn't. No. And he's making, to me, he's stealing money. He's been stealing money since his entire career. Never been a fan of Paul George. I wouldn't have him.
As much as we used to rack on Ben Simmons for stealing money, Paul George did the list too. I'm sorry. How is it that Matt, like that one game? I think they lost to the Brooklyn Nets early this week. Embiid didn't play, Maxey didn't play, and you scored 2 points in 37 minutes.
Who?
2 points.
Who scored 2 points?
Paul George.
What?
That's a perfect example of how you steal money. I'm thinking, and you had a $212 million contract for I think it was a 4-year deal.
Oh man.
Yeah.
4 years.
It was bad.
You see, this is what happens here.
It was bad.
4 years, that's $50 million. Now, in whose wild mind is Paul George worth $50 million a year? That's crazy. That is absolute insanity.
I don't think he's worth it.
I know he's not.
See, this is what happens when karma kicks in, because he should have. You know what? He should have came to the Lakers when the opportunity was there.
Or Paul George.
Yeah, and he went to OK. He got traded to OKC. Instead, he's going to go to the Clippers.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the Clippers. I'm not going to put the total blame on him because Kawhi Leonard don't be playing any games either.
That's right. And in the first couple of years or so, Leonard was, let's see, he started in Toronto, then he went to the Spurs, right? I think.
I'll tell you how this works and how karma works.
Oh, wait a minute, hold on.
He was actually drafted by the Indiana Pacers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, on draft night, they traded him to San Antonio.
Okay. He went from San Antonio to the Raptors, right?
To Toronto, yeah.
Okay. And that's where he got a woman. Hold it. He got a championship with the Spurs, didn't he?
Yeah.
And then he went to Toronto. He got a championship there also, right?
Yeah, he got the series MVP in both.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he was relatively healthy, but once he got hurt, man, it just seemed like it's just reoccurring. He just can't stay healthy anymore. And he was one of the, in my opinion, one of the toughest guys in the league. You know, and like you say, you don't get MVP, just by happenstance. You get it because you earned it, and I believe he did. But once he got hurt, it seems like man, he got sort of timid. He got timid. And I don't know, and I think he's been playing that way, but he hasn't played much in the last couple of years. He hasn't played a lot, so that's crazy. That is crazy. All right, let's see. 76 and Nets, not surprised at all. Raptors, Hornets, and the Wizards. They only 9-45. Okay, 9-45. That's crazy. Let's see what we. All right, let's go over to the Western Conference. Now, Mark, you said you think that the Thunder is going to. You think they're going to maintain their pace right now? They're 44-10.
Yeah, I mean, you may see a little bit of a slowdown, but injuries is the only thing that I worry about with them.
Injuries?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Now, Alexander, he was somebody, I didn't even realize this, that he was with the Clippers before he went to the Thunder, right?
Yeah.
Wait, that's part of that screw job that happened when they traded him. The Clippers traded him to get Paul George.
Oh, how stupid could you be? Stupid. The Clippers traded Alexander for Paul George.
Yep.
Wow. Hey, guess what? It came back to bite them.
And the Clippers are still paying for it to this day.
Well, they should pay for it because that was a stupid move.
Oh.
Stupid. I told you, Paul George never, even when he was with Indiana, I wasn't excited about the cat. And I think that's the reason why the Indiana probably got rid of him too. I mean, he doesn't have. Okay.
Well, you know what? In his defense, he suffered a horrific leg injury in Indiana. Playing in the World Championships, he broke his lower leg. They didn't know if he was going to ever play again.
Okay.
I mean, he was. I want to tell you the problem. People want him to be a number one man. He's not.
He's not.
He can be your number 2 or 3, but he's not a number 1.
Well, he won't be either on my team. I wouldn't have him. I definitely wouldn't have, because what happened, I think the Clippers, I'm trying to remember, it was a few years back, and the Clippers had a chance to do something. I think it was in the playoffs, and Paul George, Kawhi Leonard got hurt. And George is supposed to step up, and take over and stuff like that. And to me, he just choked. He just choked. No, you're right. He's not the number one man. Shucks. He might be my third option, but he's not even showing up, man, to the games. Let's see. Thunder is 44-10. I like that team. I really like that team. Now, my team, the Grizzlies. And you know why, Kayla? Oh, my boy, Ja Morant. Morant. Now he's I know he was out a couple of days. He's back now, isn't he? I think he's back now. I think I saw him playing the other night. They are 36-18. Let's talk about the makeup of that team. Who you got? You got Ja. You got Williams, right? Williams Jr. Who else is on that team?
You got Ja. You got Jaren Jackson Jr.
Yeah.
You got Desmond Bain. You got Zach Edey. They got a pretty solid team. The problem was they lost quite a few games while Ja was out, was still out from that injury for a while. Now they playing catch up. That's the only problem.
Right. And they're still 36-18, even at that. Denver Nuggets. The Joker. Oh man.
Yeah, they still a tough out.
Say what?
I said they're still a tough out.
Yeah. Well, they're number 3, and the Rockets, and then the Lakers round out number 4, Clippers number 6, Timberwolves. I want to talk about them in a little bit. Then the Mavericks at 8, the Kings 9. Okay. The Warriors, Golden State Warriors. before I go back up to the Lakers, okay, and let's talk about that a little bit. That move with Jimmy Butler, okay, now they've won out 3 out of 4 games so
Yes.
far. Three
Yep.
out of 4 games. Okay, do you think that now they will? You think they're going to move up, or you think they're going to move up and say, like let's say 10? So they in the playoff era because like 6 through 10, they have to play in, right?
Well, Lakers, no. Lakers is at number 5. They won't be involved in the playoffs. I mean, in the play-in. The problem, I feel that this trade they tried to do about a week ago really kind of disrupted their chemistry.
Oh,
Because
you
to me,
mean
that I think that kid Connect was good.
oh yeah,
Now he coming back knowing, hey, y'all didn't even want me.
right.
I
I
don't
saw
know how you fix that.
I saw something about. He says, "Man, this was like a movie,"
Yeah, it was.
you know. And so, yeah, I understand that. But do you think they're going to move up or they're going to stay at number 5 or right around there?
That's a good question.
I think they'll stay at number 5.
Mm, okay. Huh,
I
interesting.
honestly do.
I mean,
Okay.
they probably will. I mean, if they may drop a spot, but I mean, I still think they'll be above the playing line
Mm-hmm.
at
Mm-hmm.
the way it's going because 7 through 10, everybody's gonna beat up each other. I mean, but like you said, with Golden State, I mean, it's gonna be interesting between them, Sacramento, and Dallas and Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
Those four
Interesting.
teams are gonna be the ones to watch.
Right. Right. Oh boy. Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting. Yeah. Ah, boy, Jimmy Butler. Let's talk about the Warriors a little bit. Let's talk about that. Good or bad for the Warriors? What do you say, Mark?
I mean, I guess it'll work, but that wasn't who they really wanted.
Well,
I mean,
who did?
They wanted Kevin Durant. That
Yeah.
trade was all set in stone, except Kevin Durant said he didn't want to leave Phoenix. He didn't want to go back to Golden State. That whatever happened between him and Draymond, he ain't ever let it go.
Right.
But
You
Jimmy Butler will be serviceable. They stuck with him now. They gave him an extra $110 million.
$55 billion a year. No, actually, it's more than that. I believe. I think with
No,
110
it
million,
was 121,
121, 60, uh,
about like
and a half million dollars a
50
year.
million a year.
Man,
I put it like this, William. He's basically getting about $700,000 to $800,000 a game.
amazing. Now, so what's going to happen when he gets pissed off with Golden State? When he gets pissed off and he get all up in his feelings again, just like he
Well,
has
I
done.
put it to you like this: this ain't the last team he'll play for.
Nope,
I don't.
I don't see it either. You're right.
Oh, it's all smiles right now.
Oh yeah, I mean, but
It's all
basically,
smiles now.
all we've seen is the honeymoon phase. That's it. That's it. Because I would give it a month or two, and something's gonna happen with that. Something's gonna happen
Right.
between him and Draymond. Watch.
Wow. Well, I tell you what, like I said last week, I think that Kevin Durant should never have left the Warriors
Mhm.
because I think that they would have gotten rid of Draymond if Kevin says, "Look, only way I'm staying here if you guys get rid of Draymond." I think they would have gotten rid of him. I really do. To me, Draymond, sometimes he plays point forward. He plays great defense, no question about that. But the guy's also a liability. And he's like a ticking time bomb. He will go off anytime. Because remember, he did cost him a championship going back about 4 years. Was it about 4 years ago?
Yeah.
When he had so many flagrant fouls that he had to sit out. Okay. Then when he came back, he played like a church mouse, man. He was weak. No, I would have gotten rid of J-Bar a long time ago. But so KD, I would love to have seen him stay with Golden State. I would have loved to see him come back because right now Phoenix isn't going anywhere. They're
Nah.
not going. And so something tells you, like you said, Mark, something between him and Draymond, he didn't let it go. but it must have been so deep that he wants to stay with a team that's losing. And he's still last few games, man, he's been over 30 points a game. He hit what was that?
Yeah,
30,000.
yeah. He had 30,000 this week.
Wow. And what does that put him on the list of all-time great shooters as far as points are concerned?
I think it was at 8th. I think
He's like number 7 or 8.
I think it's 8th place.
I mean, what a talent, man! A talent, and we won't get a chance to see him in the postseason. So boy, oh boy, bad move.
Well, I mean, it's not over yet because Phoenix is like a game and a half out from the play-in.
Right.
Now we got maybe 27 games left to go for the regular season. So who knows what could happen? But again, like the chemistry has been dry.
Yeah. Look, it's not there. It is not there. Who else can we talk about? Let's see. Gordon. Is Gordon on the Suns? Play with the Suns? Is that Gordon? Who am I thinking about? Who else does Phoenix have?
They got Devin Booker.
Okay.
And Bradley Beal.
Okay. It's I thought I saw something last week that says that with Bradley Beal, they won more games. Let's see, how did they put this? That Bradley Beal is not a winning. If he's on the floor, it's really not a winning combination for them. You guys hear anything about that?
It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, because they haven't been playing together as much.
Okay, you got Bradley Beal, you got Kevin Booker, and KD. And I saw something that says that when KD and Booker is there and Bradley is not playing, that they had won more games or something of that nature. I forgot exactly what was said, but I don't know. I really don't, and I'm surprised because it's not a team that's lacking talent. When you got KD and Devin Booker, you're not lacking a lot of talent. But I don't know. I really don't know what's happening. Spurs, they just picked up Fox from the Kings.
Yep.
Okay. And I think they've only won maybe one game with them? Two games. One or two.
It might have been. I know they won one, but I know they beat the Hawks.
You just got to give that one a little time to work in because that's going to change.
You think they're gonna move up?
Yeah.
Okay, I hope so.
Yeah, I mean they may move up a spot.
I hope so.
I mean,
at least get into the play-in.
I'm not sure if they're gonna make it to play-in though, but who knows?
Well, let's look at it. Let's see. They're 5 games behind the Warriors, who's holding down the 10th spot right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're going to have to do some work here to get in. Okay.
Well, it's either that or Golden State's is going to end up having a losing streak too.
Well, either them or the Kings. Kings, the Mavericks at number 8 spot. Okay. And the Timberwolves.
Now, I'm going to tell you the surprising part was, okay, on Thursday, now none of the starters played, because they got injuries. The Mavericks have been decimated with injuries basically since Luke was gone.
Okay.
Kyrie didn't even play on Thursday, and they still managed to beat the Heat.
Wow. I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that. I said, wait a minute, Kyrie didn't play? Luke was gone. Okay. AD went out with an abdominal strain of some sort.
Okay. So his first game back, which was last Saturday, and as we were doing the show, all that, and come to find out, as soon as our show was over, found out he got injured again. Now he's going to be out for an indefinite period of time. So now basically they traded for the one injured player for another.
Mm-hmm. Right. Well, and Luka, he let's see, How many games has he played with the Lakers so far? One or two?
Two.
Two. Okay. So he seemed to be relatively healthy, but I think that he and LeBron set out the other day, didn't they? I think.
Oh, let me tell you this though, and I know Moss can get a kick out of this. So okay, so they played Monday. Now they played two games against one of the Sawyer squads they had, which was the Utah Jazz. So okay, they beat Utah the first night, but on the other night, on Wednesday, they got blown out by the same team that they beat on Monday. And Luca is going through the motions, doing the same problems, still liability on defense. I mean,
Hmm.
people are just blown by him.
Wow.
Like, yeah, I mean, and this is part of the reason why Nico got tired of seeing the foolishness. I mean, I'm thinking, I said, look, this is why you're not getting the Supermax contract because, yes, you are a generational talent. Yes, you
Mm.
can put up 50, 60 points a game if you wanted to, but you got to play defense too.
Hmm.
And the Lakers got blown out by, I think it was 18 points. But on the flip side, guess who showed up and scored a career high 9 points? Bronny James, yes. And the crowd was eating it up.
9 points.
9 points.
Wow.
Amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I had to put that out there, man. It was crazy.
9 whole points. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. That's. But I tell you what. Now, do you think because look at Luka was uh, uh, geared to get like a $355 million
Yeah. It was
contract with
like a
them,
$350 million Supermax contract.
right? And so when they traded him, that went out.
That was gone.
Had
When he
wings
got
on it to
traded,
me.
that was gone. He lost
Oh,
$116 million out of that deal.
amazing, amazing
Yeah.
stuff. Wow, 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 wow. And I think what's happening is he's such a good shooter that people overlook the fact that he doesn't play in the defense. I think that's what it is. If you think about it,
Yeah.
yeah. Boy, so Dallas they said, "Oh no," but let me ask you though, how much is AD making? How much does AD make?
That
Well,
I'm
you know
not
what?
sure.
He had just signed like an extension with the Lakers. I forget what it's for, how much it was for. He had just signed an extension.
Oh,
But
hmm,
the Lakers plan on making Luca the cornerstone of that franchise.
hmm.
So trust me, they're gonna make some adjustments. They already did. I mean, they just I feel sorry for Bronny to a point because there's a lot of pressure on this kid because of his dad.
It is.
Yeah.
But what people don't realize, the night before he played in the G League and had 28 points.
Wow.
So he came back again. He realistically hardly even played at USC.
Hmm.
I believe you give this dude another year, you can see a different player.
Oh, Bronny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're right too because I remember when Kobe first came to the Lakers, and I remember him being on the free throw line, and he shot two air balls, didn't he? It was two air balls, and I said, but then he developed into one of the best players that you've ever seen, one of the best players you've ever seen. So that's absolutely crazy. So yeah, I'm willing to give Bronny a shot. Okay, next year he better lace him up and come on out and start balling again. Wow. Yeah. Okay, so we talked about the Thunder number one, Grizzlies number two. I wouldn't mind seeing the Grizzlies in the playoff. I mean, not in the finals. I don't think that's going to happen, but you never know. They've been balling. They've been balling. Nuggets number three. The joke is always a problem. He's always a problem. Houston Rockets. Now they got blown out the other night, but they've been playing good ball throughout the season.
Yeah, they're trying to be like Jekyll and Hyde. And the big thing is they didn't really do nothing at the trade deadline.
No,
Uh-huh.
they didn't.
Now say that again, Mark.
They've been playing Jekyll and Hyde. They didn't got blown out a couple of times in the last week or
Yeah.
two. And they made no moves at the All-Star break.
Nobody.
Nope.
I don't. Not that I know of, and you know what? That might cost them too.
Hmm.
That might cost them.
Well, we want to see. We'll see. But I tell you what. I think the only thing that's really making them relevant is that the coach. They got a good coach because remember he was the guy. He was the head dog in Boston until that scandal came out,
Uh,
and they got rid of him. Uh, so let me ask you now. Uh, remember, because he was engaged or dating Nia Long. The
yep.
coach, yeah, Houston coach was dating her rather.
He, he,
And
he was engaged to her. They got a child together.
whoa, uh-oh, you
Mm.
talk about messy, 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 messy. Yeah, that's how the mess comes down. It sure does. So now Houston, they're in number four. They're number four, 34 and 21. How far you think they'll go?
I tell you what,
Um,
they may end up if they keep. I mean, they got to get steady because the Lakers could end up in that four slot and they could drop down to about number 6.
Mm, okay. Okay. Because right now, if the season were to end today, you would have the Thunder playing the Mavericks. I can see them getting past that. Okay, and then you would have Grizzlies playing the Timberwolves. Okay, then you would have the Nuggets playing the Clippers, and the Lakers playing. Lakers would have to face Houston. How do you think? How you think they will fare with Houston?
I think they might mess around and actually beat them.
Yeah. Hey, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, William. Uh, I watched Kyrie put on a show the other night. He
How
had
many
40,
points did he have?
46.
Okay.
You know, all the years we've been talking, all honesty, William, who have I always said is the best guard in the league? It's always been Kyrie Irving to me. He's
And
the one dude that Steph Curry can do nothing with.
mm,
I still say to this day, if he don't hurt his knee in that game 1 of the NBA Finals, the first time Golden State went to beat them, he was wearing Steph out.
yeah.
Mm.
And you know how I feel about that because I love Steph Curry, but yeah, he's no match for Kyrie though. He's no match. So you put him on the 3-point line. Now, Steph is underrated as far as being able to get to the basket because he can get to the basket. All right. Boy, oh boy, boy. But let's put them head to head. Uh, it's been argued that Kyrie has a better handle than Steph. Okay, I might give you that. Uh, I would say Steph is a better 3-point shooter, even though
Oh,
they're
yeah. I mean, Steph is the greatest shooter that's ever lived.
right.
But outside of maybe Marcus Haynes with the Globetrotters, maybe Jade Archibald or whatever, Kyrie's the baddest dude I've ever seen with the ball.
Ah,
Period. Isaiah Thomas is in that mix, but no, that dude is something else.
okay. Wow. Who else? Now you feel? How about my boy? I'm thinking about him right now, and I can see him. But I can't think of his name. Iverson. Would you put him in that league? Allen Iverson,
You
ball
got,
handler.
you got to. You have to, because he may have been the fastest.
Now Iverson was only like 6'2", right?
Yeah, and he had a crossover that was unbelievable.
Yeah, he broke a few ankles. He sure did break some ankles, man. Oh my. So let's talk about the top 5 ball handlers. We talk about Kyrie. Who would you put number 2? Allen Iverson.
I put AI number 2.
All right.
Well, you know what? I'll be honest with you. If I'm going to do it, I got to do it out of respect.
You,
Marcus Haynes is the best ball handler ever.
who is that?
Marcus Haynes from the Globetrotter.
Oh, okay.
But number 2, people will say, "Huh? I'm going with Kyrie," but it's tight because
Okay.
Isaiah Thomas was a bad boy with that ball too.
Right.
I'll go with Allen Iverson after that. Then I got to go with Black Jesus. I got to go with Earl Monroe.
Mm, okay. All right.
And
So
Nate Archibald is right in that mix too.
all right. So you wouldn't put Steph in the top five.
No.
Now, I know now a top 10 is easy.
Yeah. But I mean, no.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. 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 Okay, Lakers. I don't know how far they're going to go. Now, the Lakers. Okay. So if the Lakers played the Rockets, you say they'll get out of the first round.
I think so.
What do you think, Mark? Tough one, huh? Mark?
Um,
I think we lost Mark.
we probably lost him, but no. But you know what? And I think it's because of the
You got me?
experience.
Am I back in there?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. There you are. There you are.
No. Okay. I think they'll go to the Western Conference Finals.
Whoa.
Who?
LA.
Now that's a big call there, brother.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay. Because that means you go to the Western Conference Finals. What against the Thunder? You think against the Thunder?
Possibly.
Okay.
I think at this point, it would be against the Thunder.
Wow.
Possibly.
Okay. Now let's talk about getting out of the first round, though. Let's say the Timberwolves now. The Timberwolves at number 7, so they're in that play-in position. Let's say they stayed. Things stand the way they are right now,
Right.
and let's say that means if that means they will meet the Grizzlies in the first round.
Yep.
Do you think the Timberwolves can get out of the first round?
Ooh.
Because I'm not sure they're going to be able to get you.
Oh man. That's gonna be hard to say.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I can't call it honestly. I can't call it one way or the other.
And you know who's been balling? Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards. Oh, and you saw that posterized dunk he put on the think it was Thursday.
No.
Yeah, he posterized somebody on against OKC.
Oh no, I didn't. Well, OKC lost that game too, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Whoa. Okay. Okay. No, I didn't see that. But man, this guy's been jacking up. I think he has about at least 5 40-point games. I think at least 5. So I don't know, boy. Oh boy.
That's gonna be hard though, because like I said, you're facing they're facing your team that's looking to bounce back from last year.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I tell you what. Wow. I really like I like the Timberwolves. Randall. He's been quiet here lately too, hasn't he? Julius Randle.
I really haven't heard much from him per se.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
Yeah. So
But you know what, William? I've always thought he was overrated.
overrated?
I've always thought that.
Yeah, I can go along with that. I can go along with it. So I think New York made out in that trade. I think New York.
I think they did too.
Yeah, because Carl Anthony Towns, boy, he's been balling. I have to apologize to the brother too. I underestimated him. So let's see. Let's go back to the Eastern Conference. So right now today, if it were to end today, this is no match. The Cavaliers will play the Hawks, or they'll kill them. Okay. Yeah. The Celtics will play the Magic. Not too worried about that one. The Pistons would play the Knicks. Do you see much of a chance of the Pistons beating the Knicks?
Not really.
I don't either.
No.
Okay. And then you would have the Bucks against the Pacers. I don't see much of a matchup there either. All right. And so the rest of them, I don't really see. Let's see. The Heat is number 9. I don't see them going anywhere. Bulls are number 10. And nothing happening. 76ers. It's nothing going on with them. Like I said, and they're talking about Embiid might need another knee surgery. That's sad because the guy's only played like 55% of his games anyway. 55% of his games. Maxey is the one that's been holding the team together. But didn't somebody say that Maxey he didn't play the other day? Or I saw something where he only got 5 points or something.
No, I mean, I think he got hurt
Okay,
not too long ago.
maybe that's
Yeah,
what
so
happened.
that might have been what it was.
That could be what happened. That could be exactly what happened. So
Mm,
I don't know. I don't know. Don't know. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Hawks, Heat. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, we talked about this too. 4 and 5 Bucks against the Pacers. I don't see much there. The I think again, like you said, that trade hurt the Bucks. That trade hurt the Bucks because while the Giannis has been balling out, the rest of the team don't seem like they're locked in. It doesn't seem like they're locked in where they should be, you know. And if they don't turn things around, if they don't, they might go out in the first round. But I don't think if they played the Pacers, I don't think there's a chance there. But they might have an early exit in the second round, though. That's my take on that. That's my take on that. Let's see, Cavaliers. Now, Mark, you don't think the Cavaliers going to sustain what they got going on?
I actually do.
You say you do or you don't?
I do. I actually do.
Huh?
I think I'm telling you now, I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to think they might be the team to beat it in the East.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Now, did they beat the Celtics earlier this year?
Yeah.
but
No.
no, I think Boston's beating them 2-1.
2-1. Okay. I still say, to me, Jaylen Brown is the MVP of that team. That's my team. That's my point.
I still think Boston is still, and I think one of y'all made between you and Roman made the argument that Boston is still the champion until they get beat. We were talking about it a few weeks back.
I think Romar. That was Romar.
Yeah, I think Romar was going back and forth. And you know what? Now I'm starting to see, a little bit of his argument because now it's like, okay, because the second half of the season is what we're gonna have to watch for after the All-Star break because something always seems to happen. Somebody's gonna have a losing streak somewhere. It never fails. We just don't know who's gonna be. I think Boston might make something interesting before the season's over with.
It could be.
Because 5 games is not a whole lot to make up.
Yeah, that's not a whole lot, but I can't see Cleveland going on a 5-game losing streak either. I can't see that.
Well, maybe not. But the one thing that we always talk about is not what you do in the regular season, was what you do in the playoffs.
Yeah, you got a point there too.
And that's the only thing like I say, yeah, you can finish at the top. But we have seen number one seeds knocked out before.
Hey, matter of fact, hey, Bruce J, the entertainer, I'm gonna put his comment up. Hey, Bruce, what's going on? He said Embiid and Davis need to retire. Both got a glass ass.
Oh my God. Yo. Hey, look. If he comes on Monday, we got to talk about that.
That's right. Bruce J is coming on Monday. Hey, Caleb, I need to step away for a second. Hey, give the lineup for the week. What can we expect on the Buzz?
All right. So let's put it this way. On Mondays. Well, let me start this again. On Sundays, we got the Boomerang. You got WB and Mad Mike. And they go at it, man, with a whole bunch of it could be a whole lot of topics, man. It could be heated, it could be crazy, but it's definitely something we got to pay attention to because you never know what comes out. Then on Sunday night at 9:00 on the East, 6:00 on the West, you got Sunday Night Gold with WB and Miss Jazzy, and they're bringing out classic solid gold hits. On Mondays, you got the Monday Night Madness with myself as the co-host and WB, Man, we bring in old school music. We bring all sorts of vibes, man. We never know what we're gonna get out of that deal. And this Monday, we got Bruce J in, coming through. He's gonna bring us some brand new music, and you never know. I mean, and like I said, it's gonna be a treat. That's
Yeah.
this is something that I look forward to the most because Mondays are stressful days and everything. So you want to take your mind off of that, get yourself something to eat, get some a drink of your choice, and just chill out, man, for about 2 hours and 30 minutes or 3 hours or whatever, how it goes. That's at 8:15 on the east, 5:15 on the west.
That's exactly right. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do something that we don't do often here. And well, no, that's not true because Mill will have a music break every now and then. But there's something I want to do right now, and that is talk about Bruce J. This cat is a prolific sound man, a music producer, artist, just incredible. And he's going to be on with us on Monday. So let's see if I can give you a little taste of it.
It's Bruce J on the track.
I like this.
It ain't no stopping, we on the move. Down with ground pressure in the groove. To the beat on the mic, 1 2 1 2. It ain't no stopping, we on the move. It ain't no stopping, we on the move. Down with ground pressure in the groove. To the beat on the mic, 1 2 1 2. It ain't no stopping, we on the move. Take a trip with me on the pressure ride. Got GPC on my side. Gotta clean this game like Tide.
Hey.
Not one stain is able to hide. That girl so fine, I eat the pie. When I hit that door, she winked the eye. That other female, I told her bye. From the top to the bottom, ground to the sky. Let's go, ground pressure, it's time to fly. Take a beat like this and chop it up. Like a trap boy show, gon' rock it up. GP to the bone, no stopping us. In the club, them good be hopping up. Like popcorn, pressure popping up. This world, we bout to lock it up. Like 18 Willer, gon' dock it up. It ain't no stopping, we on the move. Down with ground pressure in the groove. To the beat on the mic, 1 2 1 2. It ain't no stopping, we on the move. It ain't no stopping, we on the move. Down with ground pressure in the groove. To the beat on the mic, 1 2 1 2. It ain't no stopping, we on the move. My love is strong, this thing is long. These pressure queens keep me bone, make me feel like the king of Rome. Got game just like the Superdome. You want this pressure, bring it on. Girl, I don't see nothing wrong. So why don't we just get it on? Like Snoop said, till 6 in the morning. It ain't no stopping, we on the move. Down with ground pressure in the groove. To the beat on the mic, 1 2 1 2. It ain't no stopping, we on the move. It ain't no stopping, we on the move. Down with ground pressure in the groove. To the beat on the mic, 1 2 1 2. It ain't no stopping, we on the move. Pressure queen get focused, the game is smoking. Yo king coming through like Range Rover. Moving everything like bulldozer. That Wolfpack crew got the soldier. This GPC is how we rollin'. DJ, loop that beat and hold it. Haters, it's your time to fold it. I know you be hating. You showed it. Down with me is what you told me. Talk it cheap, that's okie dokie. Don't need no drink or nothing smoking. This whole wide world is what we poking. Ain't no stopping us, I ain't joking. Ain't no stopping us, ain't no stopping us. Ain't no stopping us, I ain't joking. Who gon' stop us? Ain't no stopping us. It ain't no stopping, we on the move. Down with ground pressure in the groove. To the beat on the mic, 1 2 1 2. It ain't no stopping, we on the move. It ain't no stopping, we on the move. Down with ground pressure in the groove. To the beat on the mic, 1 2 1 2. It ain't no stopping, we on the move. Charlaine's a queen, shower by the green. Sweet tea gon' backbone everything. Little nigga gon' show up on the scene. That K&A guy had poking me. Ain't nothing but pressure in this ring. GPC down on my team. Goddess, she's a pretty thing. That girl named Boo don't play no game. Got melody too, and she can sing. That juicy lucid make it rain. Michelle in the back, PB game. Ain't nothing but pressure in this thing. GPC Let's change the game like a fighter in the ring. Had to be trained like Betty Wright. From pain to gain, ground pressure all the way to the Hall of Fame. It ain't no stopping, we on the move. Down with ground pressure in the groove. To the beat on the mic, 1 2 1 2. It ain't no stopping, we on the move. It ain't no stopping, we on the move. Down with ground pressure in the groove. To the beat on the mic, 1 2 1 2. It ain't no stopping, we on the move.